this is Tell Me Why. It's 3-episode game. This is our last episode. And it tells about sisters. And that one of those sisters changed herself as a male.
It had come for the wise princess.
And they had a little bit interesting and hard childhood.
When they started asking questions about the princess in the darkness,
so
the goblins realized that no one else in the forest
we have
wanted to
been
know the truth.
trying to learn
So they dug
things about
and
their childhood
and asked hurtful questions,
and their past,
learning more about the wise
and then
princess
cure
than they had
their
ever
like
hoped to.
inner dramas.
But the search took its toll. The darkness was proving too much for Sister Goblin, and yet Brother Goblin
Dom,
kept
if you're
diving
interested to see how this
deeper and
starts,
deeper until Sister
I
Goblin
just posted
finally
actually
said,
today.
"Enough."
Today,
And that was how the goblins found themselves
our first
separated again, hurt and confused,
part
with
when we
so
played
many
this
unanswered
first
questions
episode in
and too
YouTube,
many open
and you can
wounds.
see it there. But it's very curious and interesting story what we have.
Allison, wake up.
Okay. Why we are middle of snow with our bed? You killed? Oh, cool. You're in the middle of nowhere in the bed. I'm waiting when it happens to me. I'm waiting when it happens to me. I I woke up every time from my bed, and my bed has been in my apartment. Did you just jump off bed? So we were like in dream, and now we are still in dream. So when we wake up, how many level dream this is? It's like Inception.
She could only go forward and find a new place for herself in this world, where she was no longer truly a princess in a tiara and a beautiful gown, but a wan woman, alone in a deep and ancient wood.
This game again. Last time though, this last episode, I really like this. I really like this game. Like, only bad thing about this game is that voice and lip sync is most horrible ever. They didn't sync their lip movements at all. But that's only bad thing about this game.
You killed me.
You killed me!
Okay. But yeah, let's hope, Trey, that tomorrow your internet keep it together much better than today. like I'm not sure what I like about when I'm playing some game and I know it's last episode. Like I'm kind of waiting that end all the time and not maybe enjoy the game that much because I know it is ending. And then just same time a little scared that hopefully, example in this case, this wonderful game, they don't ruin it with ending, whichever it is. Like personally, maybe worst possible ever playing games. If I know what it's ending. Let's stop stream. How it changed that fact that I know it's last episode and it's ending. Like that doesn't solve that issue. I play it on off stream or on stream. And of course I must play this on stream so people who have been watching these 2 episodes, they get closer as well. I just understood. Oh yeah, that's true. I can do that. I can do that. But example, this game, I don't own this game. It's from Game Pass, and I don't continue my subscription for Game Pass anymore after. Actually, after this one, I stopped my subscription because they raised the price, like they doubled the price from $5 to $10. It isn't much, but it's enough for me. I have game code for this game, but I'm going to give that some point. Oh, we didn't know, Dre? They did. It was last week, someday, that after 1 week they raised the price from $5 to $10 because EA Play gets also in that package. But who the fuck want to play EA games? Like seriously, no one, because they are pay-to-win games, all of them, and full of those microtransactions and everything. So no thanks. I just, of course, it was. You can choose. You can choose. You take everything or you don't take it all. Like it was just that it has been like sale at $5 whole time, and now it's over. But why they raise prices that they got the EA Play, but they are going to lose so many subscribers.
How did she go from being so alike to
because of it?
Total opposites. I gotta think about something else.
So look at that one from EA right now. Yeah, like I didn't even know that EA has own play service. I never heard before that news. Like people just don't talk about it. They just don't talk about it.
There's not enough concealer in the world to erase the night I had. Good to know I look just
like
as
I
bad
don't know
as I
anyone
feel.
who actually used it, so I don't know why Microsoft want EA in their package. Maybe they're same company somehow or something. I don't know. But for EA, it's wonderful news. So people maybe start playing EA games more, and then they get those microtransactions and get more money that way. So EA, that's wonderful deal.
The days have gotten so short. It's gonna be a long winter.
Long winter, well, I know what you're talking about. Long winters, always. What is the button?
I should probably eat something. God, I feel so weak.
Well, let's eat.
I need to get all that paperwork together. Maybe that'll help me focus. I can't
Pancakes!
really eat anything right now.
What? You just said that you should eat something, and I really don't want to eat anything right now. Come on, woman's.
Here's the file. Just need my ID and pay stubs. Okay.
Woman's.
We were family, Allison. How could you do this to me?
Like,
Fuck. I
I'm
gotta
so
think about something else.
I'm so
Focus.
I'm so
ID
weak that
and pay stubs.
I can't even see those memories anymore. Every time there is a sparkling thing, it means that we have memory what we can watch.
Maybe if I make something for D, it'll help calm me down.
Or maybe you just eat. I'm just saying.
I wish Eddie's mom could have taught me how to do this.
No.
I wonder what Michael would think about all this. Would he even get it?
Like, apparently someone is coming to
I haven't had any time
check
to
this
sketch
house
lately.
and maybe buying it. At least that was plan on last episode.
Ah, here's my ID.
This place was never much more than a bachelor pad, huh? There was so much I planned to do. All those sacrifices I made. And how do you repay me? Lying to my face?
Who you are talking to?
You're not my child.
Why we don't see who you're talking to?
My clan deserves better.
Oh, stop it, Allison. You have to stop torturing yourself.
They're just
Grab
part
your
of the
pay
game.
stubs so you can get the hell out of here.
I just have to get my ID and then these keys.
What if I just packed a bag and I almost wish the
think.
house had
Or
burned
not.
down last night.
What was
And
the
I'd
other
never
thing what
have
we had to
see it
get?
again.
Well, one was ID and then other one was what the hell it is? Look.
All my recent pay stubs should be in that folder in my room.
Okay. Folder in room. And when we get these memories all the time.
I told him I wanted to stop messing with those memories, but he wouldn't listen.
Brother, sister, we look out for each other. That's what you said.
Do you want dumb spoiler what
You
happened
don't mean
earlier?
what you say, do you? They're just words.
Like why
You
she's
left
that
me,
fucked up.
Allison, all alone and scared.
What the hell is wrong with me?
What folder? Nothing here.
Not here.
What's game? I didn't ask that. Do you want spoiler? Like if you are interested to play this yourself or watch some videos, then I don't want spoil.
Where is it?
Spoil. You don't care? Okay. Oh, there's a folder. Let's take that.
Here they are.
So now we need to go downstairs, put those
Okay.
stuff.
I think I've got everything I need for the application. Where's that coming from? Where did I leave my phone last night?
How drunk you have been. Change surplus last. That's true, Iron Fist. They totally have changed so much, and I can't wait. PS5. Like example, Spider-Man on PS3. It looks PS4. It looks so amazing. It's absolutely magnificent, beautiful. And God of War, same thing. So good looking game, and they are coming on PS5. So it will be interesting to see how good looking they are.
Only thieves and monsters hide in the dark. Fly back to the light, Allison.
What the?
And then of course Horizon Zero Dawn 2. I'm waiting that. Like, I don't care how much it costs.
No. I cannot deal with you right now.
When it comes out, I have to get it immediately when it comes out. There it is.
What's it doing here?
That's a very good question.
Hey, Dee.
Finally. I was starting to get worried. Why didn't you pick up?
Yeah, sorry. I didn't have my phone on me.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to make sure we were still on for lunch.
Yeah, of course. I'm getting ready right now.
That so? Because it kind of sounds like I woke you up.
That's just how I sound. Anyways, I still have a few things to do before I can leave, but I'll be there.
All right, hun. See you soon.
Get it together, Allison. Come on. Grab the file, get dressed, and head out. Or it'd be nice to make a gift for Dee.
Nah, we don't make any gifts.
Hands are still shaking.
Just in case I just trying to scare myself someday. Yeah, like you don't want to get spoilers, but of course there's many, like 2 episodes before this.
Hey, Allie.
So
Hey.
you maybe even forget
guys.
what happens.
What are you doing
Of
here?
course, at last moments, maybe not something what you want to
brought
see.
you stuff from the office. You're a good worker. I think Tessa will come around when she's had a chance to clear her head.
That's nice, Tom. Thanks.
I'm gonna head on inside. Freezing my butt off out here.
Okay, thanks.
Is Tyler not around today?
We had fight. We did.
No, he's, busy.
Did we had fight?
Out at the old house.
I see. It must be hard to sell the place you grew up in. So many memories, right?
Oh, it's okay.
I'm not
We'll
sure.
get over it.
I don't actually remember how that ends. Maybe we had fight.
So Tessa told me a little bit about what happened at the cemetery.
If you're going to lecture me, save it. She had it coming. She went behind Marianne's back. And almost got us killed.
What she did had terrible consequences. But I promise you, she was trying to help. Besides, you two didn't say anything she wasn't already thinking. She spent years blaming herself.
Well, she wasn't the only one involved. There was a lot of blame to go around.
And we
I'm
are
glad you're
blaming
able to see
everyone.
that. It seems like your brother, well, he's not nearly so forgiving, is he?
He has been pretty harsh. Especially on Eddie. But we both got tired of people lying to us for our own good.
Yes, of course. Totally reasonable. Though, I am sorry you're the one taking all the repercussions. I heard about the fight with your uncle. I really hope your brother appreciates your sacrifices.
He will. I mean, he does. I'm sorry, but I'm pretty beat.
You like it or not?
Oh, of course.
Like
I'll let you
of
rest.
course, like
Tell
they're
Michael there's
friends
no need to
together,
hurry back.
so it's completely fine. But
Okay.
yeah,
Thanks
like
for
I don't
stopping by.
care
Bye now. Take care.
what you're doing, but my ass is raising.
Sorry for abandoning you out there. Pro tip: avoid catching a ride with Tom at all costs.
Did he talk about the new spicy chocolate bars?
Yep. And exactly what they do to his digestion.
You're free now.
Well, he said you don't
Like
have
you can
to
make
rush back to the
decisions
store.
for these
Okay.
dialogues.
'Cause I
I'm not
did
quite
not
sure
plan
how they
to.
actually
Tess
change
has been
game.
venting
Like, doesn't
nonstop about
matter
your
at
fight.
all what
Seriously
you choose.
bad vibes over there right now.
I know
But
the
at
feeling.
least you have some options.
Help yourself to some waffles if you want. That's Eddie's way of saying I'm worried about you.
Oh, that's cute. But I had a ridiculously huge breakfast, so I'm good.
I don't know about you, but I just really need to get out of Delos Crossing.
Well, we're on our way soon, right?
Right. I don't know.
They do.
I've just got
They
this
do.
feeling
Like,
it's
it's
gonna
been a
fall
while
through
since I
and
made
I'm gonna be stuck here
waffles last
forever.
time.
That's not happening.
I just
It's not
don't
a
like my
plan.
waffle. That machine, whatever it's called in English.
I'm glad you're here, Michael. Thanks for coming.
Of course.
I just get better,
When I heard
but
what
they're
happens, I knew the
super
bitches'
ridiculously
grotto had to go
expensive in
mobile.
Finland.
Guess I've got plenty of time to binge the last season of Witches of Eldom now
They
that
aren't
I'm
like
unemployed.
coasters which
Wait
cost
till you
like
see how they
20
did Mabel.
euros.
You're gonna rage quit just like I did.
I don't know. I've got a lot of free time ahead of me.
Allison, what's going on?
We fought.
Tyler and I had a fight last night. I was so excited to have him back, but what if 10 years was too much? And we're too different.
I don't think so. You just need to get to know each other again. Start with the small shit. Figure out what each other's favorite foods are, you know? And then build up to the big stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The last few days have been a lot. It's totally okay to be overwhelmed. You're gonna figure it all out. Families are fucked up.
Yeah, living fucked up childhood
fuck up
once again
factory.
after 10
You're
years.
I just need to relax.
Easy task. Easy task.
So, maybe this will cheer you up. I think I found the perfect place. Check it out. It's pretty cool, right? Deposit's a bit high, but it's got 2 large bedrooms and a view of the channel.
You're really going to give up our home to live in this ugly box?
And what about their brother? Like, there's
God.
2 bedrooms.
Allison?
Like,
Allison,
what about
look
the
at me.
third one?
You okay?
I'm just... I need to... I just need
And
to
now
sit
she's
down.
getting some panic attacks because her mother's ghost
It's okay. I got you.
is making her crazy.
What's going on?
That was her mother.
God, everything? My anxiety's through the roof. I can't eat anything without getting sick, and I've been seeing things. Memories
Like, she's losing it.
of Marianne and me and Tyler when we were kids, and Eddie, and it used to just
But
be
if you
stuff I'm
if you
pretty
would know,
sure
Dre,
really
what
happened, but
what she has done, if she don't,
now I
Say
see
it
them
now.
everywhere,
I don't want to spoil it for you if you play this at some point.
shouting every shitty thought I've ever
But if you
had
would
about
know,
myself.
you would maybe understand.
I don't know how much more of it I can take.
That's intense. I'm sorry, has... anything like this happened to you before?
Yeah, like, I can tell you if you want, but
Right after Marianne died, I had a lot of panic attacks, but
it
Nothing
will
exactly
spoil your
like
first
this.
episode.
Here, Allie. I hear you. Okay? I hear you.
Of course you hear her. Her mouth is technically inside your ear.
he must think I'm completely nuts.
No. I think you went through some really bad shit. You never saw
Yeah, like,
anyone about it.
I'm not a big fan of
right?
nose rings.
Yeah,
but
I've looked into therapists a few times,
it's
but
everyone's
they're all so far away and
own
so
decision.
expensive.
Well, you know what I went through in 2011.
I don't have any idea.
I don't know if I'd still be here if I hadn't gotten help. You got that money coming in from the house.
For our apartment in Juneau. I don't want to bail on you.
Look, I know you hate letting people down, but you gotta put your own oxygen mask on first.
Piercing generally?
I get
like,
that. And so does Tyler.
Some piercings, they can be cool.
I'll
especially
try.
If you don't have too much of them.
I really need to work on the house today, but Tyler's crashing out there. Not sure if I'm ready to face him.
If you want,
like even
go
piercing on your eyebrow or something, it might be good looking or on your lip, but you just can't have too much.
Yeah, maybe that could work. I hope he'll talk to you, though. He's never been the best at opening up to new people. You sure?
Yeah, of course. I don't mind trying if it might patch things up between you two.
Oh shit, I'm gonna be late for my lunch with Dee. I still need to change and stuff, but I can drop you off at the store if you want.
Sure, thanks.
No, Michael, thank you for listening.
Yeah, like, nose ring is... At least, let's say it this way. So far, I haven't seen a good-looking nose ring. It might be good-looking, but I haven't seen it. Like how you even sneeze with nose ring.
Hi, Dee.
Hey, beautiful. You okay?
Are we having lunch with you?
Shit.
I haven't been sleeping well. Here I am.
Oh, we are, okay.
That's how much I love you, right?
Aw. Well, I appreciate us having a girls' lunch anyway. Just give me 5 minutes so I can finish off this paperwork.
Oh, no rush.
I
need to
thought
drop
we
off
are
some
late.
Stuff with Eddie.
All right. Oh, help yourself to some cobbler. Mrs. Romero sent it over after I caught her flasher. It's in the break room. You better hurry before Greg's kills it off.
Flasher?
Mrs. Romero's cobbler? I'm on it.
I'll meet you in there when I'm done with this.
Let's
Morning.
get this one.
Hola, Miss Ronan.
Ooh, these look like wild berries. Mrs. Romero must have frozen
Absolutely,
them over the summer.
Trey.
Oh yes, she takes
Thank you so much for stopping by. Hopefully tomorrow your internet works better.
Hey, Gregs.
Hey, Allison. What brings you here today?
Just needed to drop off some paperwork with Eddie.
The Chief's busy right now. But you could
Because,
leave him his
yeah.
mail slot.
Like, hopefully it's just one day and not bigger issue like you had in Mixer at one time.
Try not to hang out upstairs too long. Chief's orders. Sorry.
So I was able to watch some... Yeah, exactly.
Sounds like Eddie's busy. Uncle's in there. He's really letting that guy have it.
We can drop our file there.
I should probably drop the paperwork here. Eddie's gonna be busy for a while.
And now we can leave. And we don't have to talk with him.
I wonder how Uncle's feeling about me
Like,
moving
one
away.
thing I have seen in Skyrim... Yes, I want to be famous. This much famous. Like, in Skyrim, I have seen better hair movement mods than in this game. So that's kind of you know.
This is not this guy's first ticket.
I dropped my stuff off upstairs, so I'm gonna go wait in the break room.
Okay, hon. I won't be much longer.
Oh, thank you, Iron Fist. Appreciate you. What did I miss? I was just thinking that I have seen better hair movement in Skyrim than this game. So that's a little bit Meh. And then someone wants to make me famous once again. Like that. Oh really? Yeah, like that's a little bit horrible.
Dessert for
horrible
lunch.
looking how
Pretty cool,
how hair
right?
is moving.
Pretty cool, yeah.
I've always had a sweet tooth. Got it from my mom. She baked darn near every day. Need to start being a little careful though. Doctors.
Especially after you
Brenda may
start
be in for it,
modding
too.
game.
God, that kid can eat.
You start
Linda's pretty concerned, but
you start watching those
growing
details
boards, right?
completely
We're
different.
not kidding about the cobbler.
Differently.
This may be her
what
best
normally.
batch ever.
No
Right?
worries. Sleep well and see you tomorrow once again.
What are you having?
Trout pie and black radish. I'm on a diet.
A
Sad.
cobbler diet?
Hey, shh, 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 shh. I won't tell if you won't.
I won't.
Hey, Gregs. Got any big vacation
Dom,
plans coming up?
did I ask already what plans you have for your
Thanksgiving.
Monday?
Linda's sister lives up that way.
Thank you so
But
much for
I'm also secretly
Gray.
planning a family
Dre.
trip to New York City for New Year's.
Appreciate
Been
you
saving for 2 years,
a lot.
and I got it all arranged under a fake email.
That's really cool. I'd love to go there someday.
It's probably our last big trip before Lauren's off to college, so I wanted to make it count.
I'm sure everyone will have a great time. We haven't had a three-pointer coffee break in a while.
You remember how that one shot of yours went wild and smashed the picture of old Chief Burke?
Yep. Couldn't show my face around here for a week.
Well, I'll let you in on a secret.
Well, week is
Most people
short
hated Burke
time
anyway.
in your
Your dad's a
life.
far better chief than he ever was.
What are they talking about?
They're talking about none of your
did I
business,
ask
young lady.
already what plans you have for rest of your Monday?
We will proceed with the prisoner's transfer.
If I didn't,
Okay. I'll
what you
await
have.
further
If you did,
instructions in the
if I did, then sorry, my bad memory.
Hey, Gregs. Huh. So, what's the criminal underbelly of Delos Crossing been up to lately?
Poachers, vandalism, a few memorable cases of public indecency. Nothing too serious, which is fine by
Like,
me.
it would
Boring
be
is good.
so
Not like
boring
Juneau.
to be caught
My daughter's
in a
always
small
begging
place.
to move there, but that is not
Channel
happening.
streams?
Why?
That's
Juneau's
great plan.
awesome.
That's
There's like
great
actual
plan.
things to do there.
Drugs, that's why. Property crimes double the national average. People coming in all the time from God knows where.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Now we can leave. Beautiful. Or not?
Hey, sorry I kept you waiting.
No worries.
You'll never believe it. We caught the mailbox bandit. And guess who it was?
Animal?
An animal? Like a raccoon, maybe?
Have you been eavesdropping in on official police business? Anyway, yeah, it's a raccoon. Delos Crossing's most wanted turned out to be some trash panda stowaway.
Hey!
And this is how
Awesome, we
legends
got
begin.
achievement.
Anyway, hun, I'm so sorry to bail, but I gotta run this little guy to animal control now. Probably best I take a rain check.
Oh, it's okay. Totally.
So I don't
understand.
get lunch?
Duty calls.
Thanks.
Well, what I'm going to eat
Well,
now?
we need to try again soon. I feel so bad about missing your birthday. I thought about making you something, but I was a little strapped for time, so...
No, I get it. With your brother back, I see where your priorities are now.
What? No, it's not...
Relax, I'm just kidding.
You are
I really
bad
gotta go now.
woman.
Right, I'll call you later.
Bad,
try to
bad
get some
woman.
sleep, alright?
See ya.
Can we now leave, or do we have to chat with this awkward policeman?
Well,
You do
there go my
dum
lunch
dum,
plans.
you give me
Hey,
gum
your
gum.
brother didn't tag along today?
No.
He didn't really want to show his face around here after the mess he made yesterday, huh?
What you mean? I haven't done
What
anything.
do you mean?
Well, you know, how he went and broke
You're
into the
dum-dum?
archive
Why
room
you're
and
dum-dum?
pretty much assaulted your uncle? Look, we're all worried about you. This isn't the Allison we know.
The Allison you know?
Yeah. The sweet, smart girl who'd never hurt anyone on purpose. I know you two and the chief made peace, but
No.
I gotta say, it ate at him all day.
I don't want to talk about it. Fuck you. Hold
I'm
your
sorry,
own.
but
Keep
I
your own
really
business.
don't want to have this conversation right now. I had a rough morning.
All right. I just want you to be careful. I've been doing this for a long time. And people, they mostly don't change. Even when we really want them to.
Look,
They
I'm really
don't.
tired.
We
Can we
know.
not do this?
Allison, I like you. I really do.
How much you like me? Like awkward, a lot.
Stable. Not a troublemaker. Tyler.
I mean, if he goes down, don't let him take you with him, okay?
I can't do this.
Oh, you okay?
Please just let me go. I need air. I need some air.
Whoa, she's totally losing it. Totally losing it. Wow.
Ty? Are you there? Tyler? Answer me, please.
Like they have ability, because they're well, they're sisters and they have ability to talk with each other
I can't breathe.
in their head.
Please stop.
So that's why he was calling Tyler if he can hear.
Okay. Okay. I've been here before. This will pass.
Do I need to do something? Oh.
I just need to breathe in and out.
Okay, this is
Follow the
interesting.
circles.
Application. Wondering, is this like real thing? Like, is there something like this
Just a little
for people who have panic attacks, and they don't have to use paper bag or anything?
Just keep going.
Okay, she's calmed down.
In and out. My heartbeat's slowing down. Hold on.
We did it. We rescue her. Oh, Christine, how are you doing? Great to see you here.
You're getting there, Allison.
We're getting there.
You're getting
She's
there.
calm now. Are you? Very soon. This last. This is last. And now she's calm.
I'm okay. I'm okay. What's happening?
Are you okay? Yes? Are you fibbing? I'm scared. I don't know what these people are gonna be like. Or when I'm gonna see you again.
We can still undo it. We can tell them what really happened.
No way. It's done. That's it. You're gonna be there to talk on the voice if I need you, right?
Of course. It'll almost be like we're still together.
It's time to get going now. Come on.
Wait, Chief. Just a sec. Hey, kids. I went back to the house and got a few things for you. I know how much he's meant to you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sam.
Oh, kids, this is just goodbye till next time, okay?
Allison? What are you doing out here? It's freezing.
I just needed some air.
What happened? What's wrong?
I got
Move.
panic attack. that's happened. Hey, don't get too close, you're my uncle.
I think I had a panic attack.
You think you had phone on your hand with panic attack application? Of course
okay.
you got panic
Let's
attack.
get you inside and warmed up.
Damn
Then we can
girl.
talk about what happened.
All right, you can get upstairs from those stairs as well.
I'm sorry. This morning has just been so... God, I'm embarrassed.
Don't be. You haven't had an attack in a while. What's going on?
I've just been so wrong. About everything.
Did Tyler say something to make you feel that way?
No. It wasn't him. It was me. I failed him. Over and over.
From here, it looks like you've been busting your ass to help him.
You don't understand.
Allie.
Don't tell
That's
me
so much
how
weight
to
on your
live my life.
With Tyler coming back, and your big move, you know, maybe it's time to ease off some of this other stuff that's clearly stressing you out.
If you mean Marianne, I can't. I owe it to Tyler to see it through.
Do you? I don't know why you've always blamed yourself for that. It wasn't your fault.
Well, but we don't tell him.
I just wish I could forget about it all. Never think about it again, ever.
I understand. Trust me, I do. But there are ways to make peace with it. You can't go on letting it haunt you every waking moment. Look, you're not your mother, okay?
What do you mean?
I mean, something happened to her. Something bad. I don't know what it was, but it never left her. You can't make that same mistake. You gotta tell those ghosts to move on.
Do we want... I don't want to tell him.
Tyler
Let's
keeps
see,
telling me
can
that
we
too.
avoid telling him?
So you two agree on something. But I'm just not sure I can. Maybe it's time I finally talk to somebody about it.
It's on me that you haven't already. I was raised pretty skeptical of all that. But there's no shame in getting help. Please. Just do what you need to, okay? I'll support you in any way I can.
I have so weird vibes about Uncle.
Thank you, Uncle.
How are you feeling now? Any better?
Shirt.
Exhausted.
You ask from
Not
me,
like I'm about to have a heart attack, so that's an improvement.
and another question: why she couldn't? Is that
I
some
was
girl
remembering
thing
something
that's
earlier.
not blue
I don't
eyeshadow
know
and
if
red
it even
shirt?
really happened. The day Tyler left for fireweed, did Sam come by with some of our stuff?
And welcome back, Tawari.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. He did.
I remember he brought us our goblin figurines. And we had a big group hug.
Yeah. He borrowed the house keys so he can go out and get them.
That's okay.
He was over at our house a lot. Fixing things, chasing
What
off animals.
5K?
I know you didn't turn up anything about
Now
who
I'm
our
super
biological
confused.
father was. But did you ever think it might have been Sam?
Oof.
Oh fuck you!
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Your mom and him were close, so
Not
that's
now
a
it makes sense.
possibility, but
Now it makes sense.
I never found any proof, no.
I should go talk to him.
Yeah, that's
Are
nice
you sure
walking.
that's a good idea? You need to get some rest.
Tricolor
I have
according
to
to your
do this.
clothes and makeup.
And
Okay.
not just for Tyler. For me too.
You see me, I just wear whatever makeup I want and whatever clothes I want.
I love you, Uncle. Thank you for everything. I'll call you later.
At least makeup. Maybe eventually some point. Stash it aside. Yay! I can't wait.
Okay. You can do this.
Where we are now? Auto hurdle go around. Okay. Can I run? No.
Tyler? Are you there? Okay. Guess we're still doing that.
But yeah, 5 kilometers is a nice way to walk, and look at this fucking view. It's amazing. It is. It is. Special when there is sun. Sunny day, Alaska is beautiful.
Hello.
Hi, Sam. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Can I help you somehow? I don't know anything about engines.
Can't put any of the chain or the valve covers back on.
Pizza.
So,
it has olives. No
you need
thanks.
something?
I was just driving by and wanted to see how you were doing. I heard there was some trouble on the docks.
There's always trouble on the docks.
What troubles? Do I really have to ask what troubles?
So, are you gonna be long? I was hoping we could talk.
I don't need my ears to fix an engine. What's up?
Never mind.
What the? Ugh. Who is Laura?
Where's your brother?
We had a fight.
Bit of sibling
Spoke.
rivalry, huh? You should have seen me and my little brother.
Really?
Right.
I was more like thinking, who is Laura person? I'm pretty sure that's based on her name. Like, is it his wife or something, like dead wife or mother?
How's the house coming along?
Slow. There's
Love
a lot
mom?
to do.
Of course.
Yeah.
There's a whole life, lives in there. No shame.
It looks cool boat. Nice fishing boat.
No bananas on board? Really?
Damn right. It's not just superstition. This one time, this greenhorn brought one on board. Well, you wouldn't believe the day we had.
I'm listening.
Boat was 50 miles.
God. This article about ocean acidification is really unnerving.
What's that?
They are
there's
super
an article in
expensive
today's paper about how climate change
in
is
Finland
ruining
as
the
well,
ocean.
but they are very, very useful.
Fish have gotten puny. Spotting fewer and fewer whales.
Like, at least when it's summer, like nothing is better than.
What are you doing?
Cousin Billy bought
sailing
an old
whole
motorboat,
day.
and that fool drowned the engine, taking her out.
Get some cold drink,
Yeah,
enjoy
I told him I'd
sun,
fix it.
and sailing with your boat. It's just awesome. Like, we had boat 18 years almost. I think I was like 7 months old when my father bought first boat, and ever since we had, like, of course our family grew up, so we had to upgrade our boat little by little, but we had like 17 18 years boat. Every summer we spent summers on lake. Boat must be expensive. It is. Like, you have to use same gas than with cars, so it's expensive.
Would this help?
Oh, thanks, Princess, but that ain't it. It's in a red can.
$1.
Not Princess.
I don't have any idea actually what it,
Having some trouble?
Can't get these nuts.
what is it is in these days. But it was a very long time, like
sure.
1.7, 1.8 even. Now it's been like, I think lowest price I've seen 1.3 or something. So it's been super cheap as well during this COVID. But gas is expensive. 1.7, not 7, 1.7.
Hey, Allie, could you check if I have rust spray somewhere in this mess?
What? Oh, that one. Yeah, not 7, not 7. But red can? What red can? Is this one?
How about this?
Huh? No, it should be on one of those shelves back there. Don't stress yourself out. I can work them for you eventually.
Oh, cool. Like, it's just... Like, I'm happy that I don't have car, but same time, sometimes car would be very cool. Did we have here? There is red can, but we can take it.
What happened?
Back left.
Busted my finger with that stupid wrench. Grab me a gauze. Should be in that cupboard over there.
Like, you mean back left here? Yeah, where's our gauze? I don't see any. Not here.
I think I got some gauze in the cupboard next to the sink.
Next to sink? Where's sink? Here's sink. Like, is it now inside this fucking cabin? It would make sense. There it is. Can I take it? Thank you.
Find anything?
Yep. I'm doing it. Cupboard, where? Well, let's see what else we need after this.
Sam? Are you our father?
Oh, wait, what? That came little, like, nowhere.
Figured you'd ask me that question someday.
Okay, apparently he is.
Well?
I wish I was.
He's not.
What the hell kind of answer is that?
I'm sorry, Allie. But the man you're looking for, he ain't me.
Oh, okay. Guess I'll just take your word for it then.
Hey, you got no right coming in here getting angry at me for something I got nothing to do with.
Do I need, like, can I just go around there?
I am so sick of being lied to.
I ain't lying.
Go around there and ask from people, are you my dad?
Daddy. Damn proud.
Libby, check from
I need
internet.
proof, Sam.
It's very curious game.
Proof.
It's story like very interesting and deep story, and you can make some decisions during your game.
What?
Not game for you. Not game for you.
Season's closed for good on my little swimmers.
Laura
made me go straight.
Not
to the
like
dock
Last
after
of Us. This is not like open world game.
Ask Laura if you don't believe me.
Last of Us is not
I'm so
open world game either, though. Yeah, it's. I would say Detroit Become Human is completely different game. This one. Like in Detroit, you
I don't
actually
understand her.
can get different
I
endings
want to hate her
and different
so much.
events during your based on your decisions. I don't think you can actually get any different actions based on your actions in game.
Come with me. I want to show you something.
Yeah, like you can choose the dialogues and stuff like that, but I don't think you can actually change anything what happens in game.
Come in. Come in.
Oh.
Like,
When was
was
the last time you
Life
cracked a
is
window?
Strange, and it's their same makers than they are.
Over here. Sit with
So same kind of game.
What's all this?
Here, I kept a few things.
Can I?
Is this supposed to be? No, it's not.
She
It's not.
looks happy.
World
She
is
was.
still. World is still working as it should be.
When was this? Why are you wearing a square hat?
No zombies or anything
That was
like
when I
that.
finally got my captain's license. Mary Ann's the one who pushed me to get it. Made me wear that stupid hat when I went to take the oath. Huh.
As
Lord,
I said, not game for you.
We've been working on that barn for months. That roof was a son of a bitch to sheath. Rain just kept on leaking into the loft.
Wait, the barn has a loft?
Oh, yeah. You didn't know?
Think
Oh,
world.
she didn't tell us.
Well,
Is that a trap door?
thank God there's games
Jimmy closed the
games
whole
where you
thing
can be.
up. Told her it was gonna be real hard to get any hay up there, but she said she didn't mind.
And you just
Do you
start
know what's up
drinking
there?
randomly.
I could tell she didn't want to talk about it, so I respected that.
Well, we're gonna have to empty it out for the
That's
sale, so...
that's horrible
guess we'll know
moment
soon
when
enough.
you are looking for drink and there's none.
Ellie, you really gonna go through with this? It's like I told you, that house meant everything to your mama. It's all we got left. You can't just throw it away.
Let Marianne go.
Look at yourself. That's enough.
Don't waste good
How
alcohol.
long are you gonna keep feeling sorry
Please
for
don't
yourself?
do it, girl.
Are you really just gonna drag Marianne behind you for the rest of your life?
Give it back.
Woman,
No!
please no.
I'm sick of watching you play town drunk. For Christ's sake, get it together!
You came here looking for my help, and now you're gonna
Good.
stand there and judge me?
Untrinket
Things were just fine
alcohol
until you two came along, digging up
on
things
the floor.
that just stayed buried.
Fine? Look around you. You're living with ghosts.
Get out.
Shadow of War, I haven't. Right now I don't even know what game it is. It doesn't ring any bells. What kind of it is?
Out!
Get out! I'm still like confused. Where is his brother? Where's our Tyler? Like, where the hell he went? Yeah, they had fight, yeah, but is he still there? I missed something because I didn't learn truth about Sam's relationship with twins. What it was? He wasn't mom. No, he wasn't dad. But what he was?
Now, if you ever come back here, I'm going to kill you!
Oh, there's Tyler. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I got that part as
Tyler?
well.
I've been looking all over the place for you. You all right?
I think.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh,
Whoa.
Lord of the Rings. Yeah, that might be a reason
okay?
why I haven't seen that game. I don't like Lord of the Rings. Sorry. Not my cup of tea.
Listen, if you want to be alone, I'll go. But if there's anything you need to get off your chest, I won't snitch.
You saw Allison? How is she?
Yeah. I went back to check on her this morning. She was in a pretty bad way. Whatever went on between you two, it wrecked her.
Look, I don't want to drag you into this.
I see.
I'm already in it, and you look like hell.
Yeah, I haven't
so.
game across with that game.
I heard a thing for that.
You know what I think you need right now? A fishing pole. As a wise man once said, fishing is the cure to the wounds of the heart.
Really? Fishing?
Is that wise man you?
Hey, like I said, I gotta write my own legacy. So, you in?
I don't know.
Come on, we're burning daylight. Let's go.
Where are we gonna go?
Why go anywhere when we have a perfectly frozen lake right here?
Ice fishing in November?
Yeah.
Are you
It
serial?
got cold way fast this year. Climate change. That shit's gonna kill us. But hey, fish first. You can walk behind me if you're afraid though.
When I was a kid, like when World of Warcraft came out, there was that sale that you can try first month free. I tried and
Let's go. We still have to get everything out of the
didn't
car.
play after that. All my friends played it, but I didn't. Not my thing. Same thing with RuneScape.
Stage
Not
is set.
my thing either.
Showtime. Whenever you're
Have
ready.
you played WoW?
You sure you don't want to go?
Nah. Look, no way I'm gonna rob you of your first catch in your own backyard.
Someone's gonna die of water.
All right.
Are you sure? Like, it might be Tavari, but who knows?
Got everything you need, by the way?
Lisa,
Yeah, I'm good.
there's like, those lips were moving forever before we heard anything.
I'm so gonna
Same
miss
thing now.
this.
Miss what?
Oh my
Just
god.
hanging out and fishing and I'm not gonna have a lot of time after you move to Juneau with school and the JC and everything.
Right.
Can I interact with anything?
So did any of the
can't.
people you came up with at Fireweed land in Juneau?
Oh, I'm not sure. Once they left, I never really kept in touch.
Really?
Some of them were straight up awesome, but we just weren't that close, you know?
None of them really got, like, family?
I mean, I guess I got pretty tight with my counselor, Aaron, but I already have a family.
Well, there's a reason we think of families as trees. They keep on sprouting new branches. And
Oh, hey, I think I've got a bite.
Oh, we got fish!
you got this. Reel them in.
Can we reel it in?
Come on, pull up on the rod.
Okay. Seriously?
Reel them in.
That was it? Oh, it's
No,
continues.
give it a nice pull.
It continues.
Got it.
I got fish!
Slept a
Wrist
little.
play. I have played only
it.
as Orc
Bravo.
and then Khajiit. So
First of many.
I don't know,
Pace
like
yourself.
at least I like
marathon,
more
not a
about
sprint.
Orc than Khajiit.
Thanks, Sensei.
Yeah, that
Oh, hey, did you want to make solid plans to hit the buzzer hole?
Berserker
The river might ice over soon, so we
ability.
shouldn't wait too
I really
long.
like that.
Yeah, sure.
What is your favorite race?
I was planning to go Saturday. I'll pick you up on the way out.
Cool. I'll set my alarm to ass crack of dawn.
Do we have beer?
I should have said this earlier, but thanks for doing
What?
all this.
Don't mention it. Besides, I wanted to see if all this talk of yours was
Smell
just
gay?
that.
Your verdict?
You're doing pretty
I
well,
have a little gay
but
vibes.
Don't let it go to your head.
Savari. I don't know, but
Still
I
plenty of time
have
for
very
ego to get
strong
the
gay
best of you.
vibes.
Yes, sir. Hey.
And
so
I have
the
pretty
other day
good
you were
radar.
talking about your
So
chosen family.
he might be.
How did you find them?
Well, high school can be kind of rough when you gotta hide who you are every second of the day. I got to a pretty dark place.
I can relate to that.
One
gay?
morning, my uncle woke me up and
No.
told me to get into his car. I figured we're going fishing or something, but then we ended up
Those
outside the
are
Juno Coalition for
Argonians?
Equality.
Was Argonians
Your
those
uncle
lizard
brought you to the
dudes?
JCE.
Yeah. He didn't know how to help, so.
Oh, he's getting a little touchy
Found someone who did.
Tyler. Oh,
That sounds
Savari, this
amazing.
saw on last
You know, even
episode
if you
when
don't
we
move
were
to
in
Juno,
store.
My offer still stands. The JCE.
Lizard dude.
holds a
Oh yeah,
monthly
yeah.
meeting.
They are actually cool. Those lizard
You
dudes.
meet a lot of good people there.
Like when we were at the store
I'm not sure where I'm
together,
going, but yeah,
he
if
was
I'm
getting
around for the next
real
one, I'll give
close
you a
with
call.
Tyler.
No pressure. Just letting you know the door's open.
Another fish.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, like especially if you are collecting stuff for Legacy of Dragonborn Museum, there is so many items in underwater, so it's very helpful if you can breathe underwater.
Okay.
Play marbles.
Okay.
Absolutely, Iron Fist. Absolutely,
that
and we
apple?
continue
Nice
after
job.
after this episode is over.
So, you weren't all talk.
Impressed?
I only see 2 fish in my cooler.
For now. So, about last night. I don't know what Allison said, but from my side, well, I thought we were on the same page. But it turns out we weren't.
Hey, so don't tell her I told you, but last week your sister was
And it's been great to
almost
have you here, Iron
unbearable.
Fist.
She was jumping
My
up and down with
pleasure.
excitement at you coming back.
Really?
You better believe it. Look, the last time you saw
Like
each other,
those
you
lizard
were
dudes, they
kids.
also
Just
swim
because
faster.
things have changed doesn't mean you can't
Was
work
it?
it out.
I know. It's probably my fault. I really pushed her last night. I just don't get why she always has to run away from everything.
It's
blame her?
very fun,
Avoiding
it's
the problem
very
doesn't
fun.
make
Like
it
if
go
you just talk
She's
for
so
someone and
fixated
tell
on
them, hey,
selling the house.
it's game
It's like she's
where
trying to
you get
bury the
people
past.
in and then
All
you
of
get your marble
Even
and
the
then
good
you
parts.
just sit there and watch the
I'm not
marbles
picking
are
sides
running
here.
downhill.
Okay, but she's been murder
That
house
can
girl
be very boring.
ever since it happened.
But when
Now she's
you
got a chance to put it behind her.
when you actually see
Start fresh.
that game and play yourself,
Shit,
it's
I'd
very
be pretty
very
eager
fun.
too.
game.
I guess I didn't really think about that. I've been so focused on my
And it's
own
great to see
shit.
that
It's
our
been
community
hard,
like to
you know?
play it,
Figuring out
like
how
to
to
play
live
it, so we can have like
out here.
marble every Monday, and
mean
then we start.
outside
We
of
can
Fire
start
Week?
every Friday
Yeah.
with marbles. Well,
When I first got there, all I could think about was getting out. It felt like a cage. But after a while, it started to feel more like a shell. I figured out who I was in there. But now I've got to work out how to be that person out here.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, none of us really know what we're doing. Like, shit may look bleak now, but your sister's never gonna give up on you. And you can lean on me too if you want. Just be careful, okay? Got a bad left shoulder.
I'll keep
yeah,
it
it's
in
just
mind.
patient chance.
Thanks for listening.
You can't affect
mention it.
on your marble at all, or anything. You just
So you
sit
gonna tell
there
me
and
what's in the cooler, or what?
I could tell you.
sit there and cheer for your
Or
marble.
I could watch you squirm a bit longer.
Ugh, you're a terrible person. You know that?
You betcha.
Hey, we have fish.
Don't you say anything.
Like, based how bent my rod is, it looks super stupid how easy it is reeling.
Easy. Oh.
Just saying.
Whoa. Bam. 3 out of 3.
Well played.
Just saying.
I got nothing. That was clean.
Hey, I got all fishies.
I'm a little disappointed. Hey, can I ask you something that's pretty personal?
Sure. Take off the gloves.
You've been with people, right? Romantically?
Yeah. A few.
Okay.
Have you?
No. Not really.
That's kind of surprising.
I'm good on my own. I'm good on my own.
Well, people say it's about finding your other half. But I don't really feel like anything's missing.
Which is actually super healthy. I guess the way I see it is it's not about being completed, but having like someone to spend the ride with, you know?
Huh. Yeah, I can see that.
You want my take on it?
Sure.
Heartbreak sucks. Look, I stopped listening to the entire indie folk genre just because I was dumped at a show once. But I put myself back out there just like everyone who's ever gotten their heart stomped on. Because when you meet someone who really sees you, you don't have to pretend anymore.
Hard to argue with that.
Hard to argue with that.
It's much easier
And
to
you're
keep
still
yourself
interested in being
safe
that
and
someone?
not
Even after all the shit that's happened?
even if, looking
Hey,
for anyone
I've
else.
got baggage too. I think it's worth a chance. Don't you?
Did you read second option? I read it, but my brains didn't realize what it was. What it was?
I think we're in total agreement here.
Oh!
Yeah?
Oh dear.
Yeah.
What
I get
I
this
missed.
feeling like I could say
What
or do
I
anything with you and it'd be cool. I feel
Oh my god.
safe.
You are.
Why we are getting
Because
closer.
your sister would kill me if I did you dirty.
Yeah, she would.
So, doesn't look like you're catching anything with that. You want me to show you how it's done?
Go for it.
Hey, you're missing the show.
What show? You mean like Sunset? Do nothing! Okay, we can make a move.
You okay?
Do nothing! And yes, he's gay. Yep. Case closed. We can go home. And once again, my gay radar is perfect. Sitting in Sunset, it's great. Sunset looks awesome.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
I'm walking gaydar.
Hey, Allie. I think I'll just show myself out.
Okay, call me later?
You know I will.
And now, what's going on between you two?
Sorry for interrupting.
No, it's totally fine. We were done anyway.
No idea. Something.
Catch anything?
Mostly ice, but yeah.
What?
Tyler,
You got 3
I'm
fish
sorry
and
for
then
freaking
that
out
big fish.
yesterday. All of this has just been really hard on me.
Don't apologize. I was
And
being an
Hannah,
asshole.
how are you doing,
should've
darling?
Never pushed you that hard.
You have gold filter on? Yeah, like, I don't know, like, do we get now warmer filter because they're hugging?
God, why did I miss you so much? It's only been a day.
I've been told I have that effect on people.
You dum-dum.
Dum-dum!
Okay, so I need to show you something.
What? You're kind of weirding me out.
Can we sit down for a sec?
So what? Hannah, that's awesome. Like, sometimes you just don't need any reason to have an awesome, great
So,
day.
What is
You
it?
just have it.
It was just at Sam's.
And
He's not our
enjoy
father.
about it.
How do you know?
I asked him, point blank.
And you took his word for it?
He was crazy in
But,
love with
yeah,
Marianne.
these colors, they
Whoever set that fire was doing damage
looks weird.
control. And Sam's nothing but damage.
I guess he really doesn't have anything left to lose.
I don't have any idea what is
There's
arson.
something
Or
else.
who is arson.
Look at this. This was taken in 1992 when Marianne first moved to Delos Crossing. See that ladder? Sam told me the barn has a loft. He helped her build it. Apparently she never told anyone about it.
And it's still there?
As far as he
Oh,
knows,
arsonist.
yeah.
Ah, gotcha.
Should we give it a shot?
We've come this far. And
Like,
a hidden loft.
last
I've got
episode,
secret shit
someone
written
set
all over it.
Let's
that
go.
barn on fire. Like, very weakly. Try to burn it. I think it was because of that. Like, we can maybe see those fire marks. Yeah, there it
mess.
is.
That's not gonna
Like,
help us get this
this
house sold.
floor was
we
on
got our
fire.
deadbeat dad to thank for that.
So
And
obviously the ladder's
I'm
gone.
not fire inspector or anything, but see this, Tavari. We have fire down
But
here, very
what about that
small,
handle?
but
Is
then
it still here somewhere?
our roof is burned so badly.
You want to
It
take
doesn't
another
make any
look at the
fucking
picture?
sense.
It might help.
What we want to do? Like, there it is. Are you
What do
blind?
think is up there?
I don't know. I'm trying not to speculate. My
I
brain is
know
going
it
to some
travels,
real
but
dark places.
still, it's so small area. I don't think that that small area can burn that hot, so it will change color or heat that wall ceiling that much. I completely missed what I clicked. Let's try again.
What do you think is up there?
I don't know. I'm trying not to speculate. My brain was
But as I
going
said,
to some
I'm not
real
fire
dark
inspector.
places.
I will protect you.
Don't worry. Whatever's up there, I'll protect you.
We'll
Let's
see
get
how
this.
chivalrous you feel when you've got bats in that perfectly coiffed hair.
Can I take these letters? Like, please? First floor. Ceiling got. Ceiling wasn't on fire. Like this floor was on fire. One of my some old place. So cute bat. Like, you must be first girl ever who say that bats are cute. You love bats? That's so awesome. They must get us. That's true.
No lever. Man, this place is a mess.
If there was ever a
I thought I saw something red over here, but just a regular old light switch. For a second, I thought there might be another secret stash down here, but the handle should be behind this.
Oh wait, what? Okay.
there it is.
Bats are cute as shit.
It's opening up.
How cute your shit is,
All
Hannah.
the best secrets in the clouds.
Yep.
Just saying.
Well, that's
Or
way
asking.
too high to jump. You want to give me a leg up?
I'm so not touching your nasty shoes. We'll find a ladder.
Like little multicolor sprinklings. Or like those M&M's, different colors. Chocolate beans. That's pretty cool.
Can you see
area.
anything?
Nope.
You're eating?
Nada.
M&M's are good. What you're eating, Hannah?
Here, found a switch.
Macaroni? Ooh, enjoy.
Holy shit. Well, that shaved a few years off my life.
Why they don't remember this place at all? Like this is definitely made for them. Like how they can't remember. But why they never went here?
It's
her story.
Look, she left us something.
Oh no, not another riddle. Fuck. Or puzzle. I hate puzzle in this game.
It's got a combination lock with letters.
Do you think she hid the code somewhere in all this?
Because I'm so bad at them.
Probably.
Like on the first episode there was one
You wanna
puzzle.
do this?
And I couldn't even
Yeah.
solve it.
Let's start here.
Because if we need open a fucking book again. Like, do you remember how long this is, this book? Like, it's million page long. Like this long. And there was answer somewhere inside this fucking book. So I just broke that lock.
Why are these pictures from the Book of Goblins here?
I don't know.
It is long, like someone actually put a
It looks
lot
like
of
the little
effort.
piece should move, but it's stuck.
Maybe
Lot
these
of
need to be
effort.
done in order. The Mad Hunter seems to be first.
On the story. But how I can't touch only that one.
Nothing's happening.
Like I want to touch something else, not that one panel.
Why don't we solve this one first?
As long as you're a kitty.
Recognize this?
Yeah. It's from the story where the goblins tricked the Mad Hunter.
It looks like it, but it's different, right? Can you check the book?
No, I really don't want. Back. It was that one.
Well, here it is. Why do you think she changed the picture?
I don't know. Maybe it's a message. Like, the differences between the two mean something.
Something about Marianne, right? Since she's the princess?
Yeah. Why don't we try to find them all and then see if it makes any sense?
Okay. Spot the differences.
What? Well...
It moves. Oh. Some of these parts are buttons. Wait.
Well, we don't have that in the picture.
Why do you think she added that castle in the background?
See the color of the flag? It could be her mother's castle.
The Mad Hunter still has 2 hands here.
So this was either before the Gold Lady cut off his other one, or after he earned it back?
Which either makes it before most of the stories, or after.
Yeah, at some point when she was running away from whatever the hell the Mad Hunter...
The princess is running away from the Mad Hunter.
Who was sent by the Gold Lady, according to the story.
Do you think that... No goblins.
Yeah.
And
In the original,
I think that was
goblins managed to save the
all.
princess from the Mad Hunter.
So we saved Marianne from something, but not in this version?
Can we now check this one?
Hey, I want to take a crack at this one before we try to figure out any others.
Well, what else we need to do?
Okay, spot the differences.
Like
Here
creepy
it is.
smile, so it's not that
Why do
one.
you think
There's
she changed the
star
picture?
left,
I don't know.
and there's moon
Maybe
up
it's
there.
a message. Like, the differences
that
between the
branch,
two mean something.
branch is there.
Something about Marianne, right?
That
Since
flower is
she's the
still there,
princess?
Yeah. Why
and
don't we
that
try
blue
to find them
flower is
all
also
and
there,
see if it makes any
and
sense.
that we marked already.
Figured anything out yet?
What I'm missing, like if you take look at this picture, there's creepy face, there is that star, sun, and a branch, and blue flower, and purple flower. And we have clicked here, where's the goblin? We have clicked here where we don't have goblins, and we have clicked here where we have hand. Oh, I clicked it already. That's active.
I'm totally stumped.
Well, first off, the title's different, right?
Oh, I can click that as well.
It's not the same title, so I guess that counts as a difference.
Ah.
That's it.
Never
Whoa.
mind.
What's in there? Tyler, see that little light? I think we need to solve this one next.
But maybe I need to examine that one.
Pictures, letters. I can't believe she was a ballet dancer. Marianne.
And a good one, too.
Wow. I don't think I've ever seen a picture of her that young.
I think that's her mom.
The gold
Take
lady.
that one.
That was definitely her mom.
So, did Marianne grow up kinda rich?
Maybe. Would have been nice to have some of that.
But
Tyler,
what happened?
See that little light? I think we need to solve this one next.
Okay.
There's the gold lady again. She's all over the board. There was a figure of her in that stash by the Mad Hunter painting, right?
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I got it.
So maybe all of this is related to what we found in there.
So this is ballet dancer.
Hey, I can move the piece next to the gold lady.
All these pictures. They look like images from Marianne's life before Delos, don't they?
Well, some of them do anyway.
Maybe that's it then. We need to figure out which ones are real?
Did she had a pet? Let's check those pictures.
An artsy environmentalist. Yep.
Did you saw
that
cat
sounds like
there?
Marianne's exact kind of catnip.
There's bird. There's bird, so I guess it's that bird. That one. And then we had ballet dancer.
Is the gold lady setting the animals free?
Judging from the broomstick,
then we had
I'd say she's getting
that
rid of them,
painter.
not setting them free.
What's the gold lady doing?
Whispering
then,
something into someone's ear behind the princess's back?
I guess her professional. Ballet dancer.
So Marianne's mom forced her to do all this?
What's
She looks like
that's
she's in pain.
engineer.
And the gold lady is
Visual
watching her
art.
so closely.
Engineering and visual art. I guess that one.
The wise princess looks like she's trying to run away. Is that it?
It's opening.
What's in there this time?
So now we have our cabin. Then we have.
Is that Carol?
Picture about
and Sam.
Lunch.
Look at him. He's so young.
Then we have.
She worked for a watchmaker in Juneau before she moved to Delos.
Okay, watchmaker.
No wonder she was so handy.
A super long letter.
Her father.
Please don't force me to read it. Just put it away.
What the hell? Marianne was pregnant in 1992, before she even got here.
Before us? Do we have a long-lost sibling out there somewhere?
It's possible, but she could have given it up or miscarried. Who knows?
Yeah, you're right. Do you think we could track down her father?
You mean the grandfather she never told us about? I don't think I want to.
You're not at all excited about having more family.
You saw the letter. I don't think we want any part of that.
Like...
Fine. Let's keep digging.
How fucked up it would be just technically learn everything what your mother did before she became mother, and you don't know anything about it, and you find it after she died.
Salmonberry Park.
After
Is that some kind of
years
commune?
later, after you killed, yeah.
It's weird to imagine
that
her
that
living
part
in a
as well.
community like that, with other people.
Okay, so
The
now we
weirdest
have
part
this
is how
one.
they all seem to love her. Where was prom queen Marianne? What's this?
Some sort of map?
One day took her tiara and ran away to the forest. There's clock.
This is the princess's house.
What order we need to click this? Yes, Iron Fist. She did. Before she came to cabin. What that castle is? Like if we put clockmaker, then cabin, then that lunch, then let's oh shit. Let's see how it build up. Like if we choose clock first.
Some sort of clock?
Then cabin.
This is the princess's house.
Then lunch.
This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beef.
And then this one.
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers.
Hey,
and then this one.
That's the gold lady. It seems like it's not doing anything. Maybe it's broken?
Or maybe it's wrong. Being killed. Yeah, it was pretty interesting first episode. I actually just posted first episode into YouTube, Iron Fist, if you want to watch it, if you are curious to see what happened.
I'm pretty sure everything in the stash was dated. Why don't we go take another look?
Oh my god. Okay, I take pen and paper. You are
Salmonberry Park.
dated
Is that some kind of commune?
292.
Looks like it. So weird to imagine her living in a community like that. With, you know, other people.
The weirdest part is how they all seem to love her.
292.
Where was
And
prom
this
queen
was
Mary Ann
also
when the whole town was
92,
turning
but
on
what
us?
month?
Both of her parents kind of sound like jerks. I would have run away too.
She was very unstable. Oh, this is 96. Okay. May 96. That's only date, yeah. Then we have...
Wow. She worked for a watchmaker in Juneau before she moved to Delos. No wonder she was so handy.
92. But... July. And then our dinner party.
Is that Carol?
Yeah, and Sam. Look at him. He's so young and happy.
And then the cottage. So I guess we have this first, then we have this clock thing second, and then castle, then dinner party, and then home. Can we even combine that way? So this first.
What's that plant thing on top?
Then this one.
Those are definitely
Then
salmonberry
this one.
flowers.
Oh, we
That's
can
the
actually do
Gold
it, yeah.
Lady's castle.
Missed one stream, I think. I will post that episode 2 as well
This
if
looks
you want
like
to see
a
the
dinner
tower.
party with the old bear and the very old beaver. This is the princess's, damn it. Why is nothing happening?
Shit. What's wrong? Email with code. Oh, you're right. You can play it yourself as well. That's true. Why that clock is not...
What's that plant thing
Like
on
that?
top?
Oh, those are some sort of
That.
clock? That's the Gold
Now it's
Lady's
connected.
castle.
Then this
This
dinner
looks
party.
like a dinner party with
Then
the old
that
bear
one.
and the this is the princess's. Come on.
Nothing. Hmm. What might be first? Like those flowers, they were first. And then that clock thing. And then was that pregnancy? That pregnancy might be this castle.
I'm pretty sure everything in the stash was dated. Why don't we go take another look?
Salmonberry Park. Huh. Is that some kind of commune?
Looks like it. So
June
weird to imagine her living in a
92
community like that.
and flower.
With, you know, other people.
The weirdest part is how they all seem to love her. Where was prom queen Mary Ann when the whole town was turning on us?
And then we had this.
Both of her parents kind of
Like,
sound like jerks. I
17th
would have run away too.
May 96. And then this clock thing.
Wow. She worked for a watchmaker in Juneau before she moved to Delos. No wonder she was so handy.
Beautiful clock. But we don't have dates on this dinner party. But if we follow those bloody lines, there's not too many options.
I'm pretty sure everything in the stash was dated.
This is
Why don't we go take another
earliest
look?
What we have before clock. Of course, we can try
Some
get
sort
this
of
clock
clock?
first, then that one.
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh,
That
that's
one.
the Gold Lady's castle.
Then
This looks like a dinner party with the old bear. This is the princess's. Come on.
nope. What do you say when I click this one?
That's the Gold Lady's castle.
Yeah. What about that?
This is the princess's house.
Like we can start from here.
This looks like a dinner party with the old
then we
bear and
can't-
the very old beaver.
But we can still connect. Which one? That was first. Like maybe she.
This is the princess's house.
It would make sense get more
What's that
house
plant thing on
first,
top?
and then
Oh, those are definitely some sort of clock.
dinner party.
That's the Gold Lady's. Come on.
But no. If we start here,
This is the
then
princess's
dinner
house.
party.
This looks like a dinner party with the old.
What's that plant thing on top?
Oops.
Oh,
Fuck.
those are definitely salmon berry. This looks like a dinner party with the old.
What's that plant thing on
Oh my,
top?
can you
sort of
stop
clock?
click like telling everything
That's the Gold
all
Lady's.
the
Come
time
on.
once again? Like super annoying. Those flowers or berries, whatever they are, June 92. That clock, July 92, and then whatever comes after July, I don't remember what is in English. And then May 96 is that that letter from Dad. Should be this one.
I'm pretty sure everything in the stash was dated. Why don't we go take another look?
End goal, like in this game or this puzzle. In this game, I guess, find out all secrets what our mom had. This puzzle, solve it. We need to find the right order to click these panels, and then something opens and we get more clues. And our clues for this puzzle is right here. Okay. Like, why you don't give me any date on these ones?
Is that Carol?
Yeah, and Sam. Look at him. He's so young and happy.
Iron Fist, thank you so much.
Now you should hear my voice a little bit different. It stopped, so maybe last. Yeah, it's been last. It's been last all the time for me. I also start from there. But like this card is earliest. Then we have this clock thing. Then we have this letter. All of those cards. Well, you bought like 5 packs, means that you have 15 cards. And then we have these 2. And this dinner party is middle of the picture, which would make sense that we go from this berries on that clock, on the castle, on the dinner party, and then house. But that was wrong.
What's that plant thing on top?
Some sort of clock? That's the Gold Lady's castle. This looks like
party.
a dinner party with the old... This is the
And
princess.
then
Come on.
house. But nothing. And if we go like opposite direction or order.
This is the princess's house. This looks like a dinner party with... That's the Gold Lady's castle. Some sort of clock?
What's that?
Come on.
Same thing. There's gonna be something like just shirts, etc. Just 5, like a random card of some rarity. Let's start there. There should be option that you can destroy cards and then you can get fragments and then you can build some other cards. Like if you click that card before you redeem it, there should be a button that you can destroy or something if you don't want to use it. At least in my dashboard there is option for those things. So if we start from castle, then we go there.
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, this looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the
Then
very
clock.
old beef. Some sort of clock.
Then dinner party.
This looks like a
and
dinner
then
party
house.
with the old... This is the princess's... Come on.
No. If we go take
Some
clock,
sort of clock.
which do make any sense.
What's that plant thing on?
This looks like a dinner party with... This is the princess's... Come on.
No. And what is purpose of that letter if it's not part of this puzzle at all? If we need to start from this castle, because Queen's castle or mother, whatever this was. Oh, my brains.
I'm pretty sure everything in the stash was dated. Why don't we go
Yeah,
take another
everything else but not 2. Like that is...
That's the Gold Lady's castle.
Gold Lady's castle. And that's Princess home.
This
or
is the
house.
princess's house.
And that is...
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers.
Hey, that degree in outdoor studies is paying off.
And then this clock.
Some sort of clock.
And then Princess dinner party.
This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver.
Old bear and very old beaver. They were super young on that picture. So maybe this is like backwards order. Did we try this one?
This is the princess's house. This looks like a dinner party with...
What's that plant thing on?
Some sort of clock? That's the Gold Lady. Come on.
Well, if we did, it's not right. But yeah, like they were super young on the picture. But here, those are old. Except Princess. And well, I'm not sure how old the house is. It looks pretty good. Turn on. Thanks. Like I thought it's turn it on, but I check it out. Yes, thanks. Bloody hell. Yeah. And thanks that you remind me, because I would never remember it. The example is one thing what I have been thinking super long time to do, but I remember it only every time when I go live. And I should do it a little bit earlier. Yeah, like there seems to be that option. One day she took her tiara and ran away to the forest. Thanks, Nerf. Can you also, Nerf, tell me answer for this fucking puzzle?
I'm pretty sure everything in the stash was dated. Why don't we go take another look?
Oops, wrong button. Fuck. Like, if I talk with you, what you say?
You need help?
Yeah, I'm stuck. Any ideas?
Please don't tell me.
I'm trying to make sense of the castle in the bottom left corner.
Well, it's like we were saying. The Gold Lady lived in one, so it probably represents Marianne's childhood home.
Yeah?
You need help?
Yeah, I'm stuck. Any ideas? What's up with the salmonberry flowers?
I think those probably represent the commune she stayed at after she moved out.
Yeah, I know that.
You
and it
need
was
help?
Yeah,
June
I'm stuck.
92.
Any ideas? A clock. What do you think this is about?
She had that watchmaking job in Juneau, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that was probably right before she moved to Delos.
That's the Gold Lady's castle.
What's that plant thing on top?
Would it be
This
this
is the
one?
princess's house. Some sort of clock? This looks like a dinner. Come on.
No.
You need help?
Yeah, I'm stuck. Any ideas?
What about wooden house?
That's our house in the top right corner, isn't it?
Yeah. Hold on. When did she buy the house again? Why don't we go back and check the dates?
Well, where? Is in this build? This thing.
Did you know she studied engineering?
No. It looks like she changed her major to visual arts.
I don't think she actually got it changed. The paper's not signed and it's all wrinkled. Like someone tried to throw it away.
We don't have a date there.
Could this guy have been any more cryptic?
That's the princess and the Gold Lady. See how closely she's watching Marianne?
Aw, poor thing.
Why would she keep an old drawing of a pet in here?
So we don't... Like, what I'm missing? What I don't understand? Like, check date when she bought the house. From where? I can't do anything except leave.
Wow.
Here's my
She worked for a watchmaker in Juneau before she moved to Delos. No wonder she was so handy.
Well, at least I don't see any date when she bought the house. And only date
Both of
what
her
we have
parents kinda
here
sound like
is
jerks. I would have run away too.
That 5th 96 11 p.m. And that's that. What the fuck? I
Is
don't
that Carol?
understand.
Yeah, and Sam. Look at him. He's so young and happy.
Like, our flowers are before clock. So there is not too many options if we start from our castle and we follow right order with this flower and then clock. Because we can't
pretty
get
sure
from
everything
this
in the
castle
stash was dated.
in this
Why don't we
hole
go take another look?
without. Do we need to
That's
go
the
past
gold lady's
this?
castle. This
'Cause
looks
it
like
was
a
old
dinner
picture.
party with the old bear and the very. This is the princess's house.
Could it be?
What's that plant thing
Oh,
on
no
top?
worries, Nerf. No
Oh,
worries.
Those are definitely salmonberry flowers.
Hey,
This is the princess's house.
Oh shit.
This looks like a dinner
Like if
party.
we
with the-
go
what's that plant thing on
there.
top?
This is the princess's house. Some sort of clock? Come on.
No. I really like this game. I really like it's very well done. These puzzles are very difficult if you don't get it right away. And story is very deep, interesting, and it's great. Only bad thing about this game so far is that voice and lips are not synced. And then the hair mechanic looks a little bit rough, but it is what it is.
I'm pretty sure everything in the stash was
But
dated.
game itself
Why
is
don't we
very
go
good.
take another look?
Game itself is very good. Well, if we went on
What's
that
that
community,
plant thing on
we
top?
met those
Oh,
friends
those are
in
definitely.
community.
This looks like a dinner
Then
party
we bought
with the
our
old
house,
bear and the very old
and
bee.
then
This
we
is the
got
princess's
our
house.
job.
Some sort of clock? Come on.
I'm enjoying it. If you want, Savari, I don't mind to hear answer for this. Like, I can hear answer for this puzzle, and we can continue on next freaking puzzle. Like, I think there's 2 or 3 puzzles to go. Because this doesn't make any sense.
I'm pretty sure everything in the stash was dated. Why don't we go take another look?
If I
What's
start
that
from there,
plant thing on top?
there,
This looks like a dinner
randomly
party,
go
but
to
that's
here,
the gold lady's castle.
then go club
Some sort
and
of
then
clock.
house.
This is the princess's. Come on.
Oh. Big lurking, and I have no idea what's going on. I'm very bad about jokes, as well very bad about jokes, but in puzzles, very bad. But I hope Tavari finds some answer from Google. And we can continue. I'm just staring those fucking dates and listening what they are saying.
You need help?
Yeah, I'm stuck.
Look,
Any
cabin
ideas?
supper. Why? Castle berries, clock, cabin supper. Like it.
That's the Gold Lady's castle.
Like maybe they are like just.
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers.
Hey, that degree in outdoors.
Some sort of clock?
Like.
This is the princess's house.
I just don't get it.
This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver. Yes.
Still no idea.
What's in there? Another letter?
Thanks.
The princess's laws. Is this from the Book of Goblins?
Not that I know of.
Well,
Please don't.
Sure looks like it could be.
Please don't force me to read. Thanks, Tavari. I will check it afterwards. Okay, can we know what happens?
And that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure and her title. That was the story she read us that night.
God. It makes sense now.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah. She got pregnant.
Okay, don't worry.
And she ran away to start a new life. And then she made her way to Delos Crossing, where she was finally happy. But then the baby died.
I can't even imagine how she must have felt. She left everything behind. Built a whole new life for him. And then he was just gone.
I guess having us helped her move on. But when it looked like we were going to be taken away, she snapped. She just couldn't lose any more children. It really wasn't anything we did.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with all this.
I don't either, but
So,
all
they
I
are a little
wanted was
creepy,
to
Hannah.
understand what happened to her. And now I do.
Yeah. We still haven't seen what's in that chest.
Okay, and now next puzzle.
Okay, so how do we open it?
All right, should be easy enough.
Are you sure? We have pie. Oh, I know. I have seen these things. There it is. O, L, and E. Wait a minute. Actually, red one is L, so it's L, E, and O.
All right, should be easy enough.
E. Wait, where's E? There it is, and O. First try!
Yes.
Boom. And it was Leo. Yep.
Whoa.
Did it just get darker in here?
Maybe. They can get very frustrated, especially if you don't just get it.
A baby blanket?
And then pictures.
Ollie. She
Can you imagine
noticed.
pressure doing stream? If I would be all alone
How was
without
your
any
son?
help, it would be frustrating as hell. I have you And you don't give me any pressure to do this, so I don't have any pressure to do these puzzles. The story is to understand and be understood, but what good is story without first act? I'm sorry I kept mine from you for so long. All my love, goblins.
Why does she have a photo of that tree locked in here?
That kid is buried there. Just what guess?
Is that
Leo Ronan?
Great, it's pretty interesting, but tough as fuck. Great. Is it just like game
Why didn't she tell us about
and
him?
like full of puzzles
Why
or
didn't
something?
she tell us any of this?
I mean, it's fucking terrible. That's why. Allie, did we do the right thing opening this?
We did.
Well, now it's a little bit
better we know
late
what happened,
if you
even-
didn't.
Even if it's hard.
Like, you
There's
can't
one more
take it
thing we
away
need to
anymore.
see.
Are you sure?
Yes. Come on. Let's go to the dock. It's time to finish this.
Puzzle games history. Ah, I see. Yeah.
Hey, now that we're done with... You really want to go?
What?
You sure we've seen everything?
We can keep looking.
I guess we could stay a little longer if you think there's more to find. The very old beaver's repair list.
That's the story where the princess's house gets damaged by a storm and the animals help her fix it.
Yeah. What did they do to fix it?
Okay, let's check this one.
Again?
Do you want to read this seriously? Or is it previous story? No, it's not. Give me a sec. Storm are blown off roof and planks off walls. Fix. And
She fixed the roof shingles. She fixed the planks that were...
First things to be fixed. Less than sure. Next page. Things. Princess, what the hell? And even bend this post.
Blown off the walls?
That one.
She slapped the post with... Right! Damn. That must have been rough on Eddie.
Yeah, he doesn't really like to talk about her.
Are we now checking this one?
The crafty goblin's good deeds.
Of course. The goblins had to help out the creatures of the forest to pay off their debt to the pelican.
Well, what did they do?
You know, I don't really remember.
Of course you don't remember. Why you don't remember? We had Pelican story here, but this is like last. It's 4-page long. Do we have any mention about bear? Like, we did our main mission. I think we leave this, and if someone wants solve rest of these puzzles, good for you.
You really want to go?
Yes, I really want to go.
Sure we've seen everything?
Like, this game force you to read that bloody book many times back and forth. Like, I understand someone has actually put effort, shit ton of effort, to make the book. So of course they want to force people to read it. But holy shit.
What are we waiting for? I want to know who was here that night.
Well, what about the kid? What the fuck are we doing here?
Let's try and remember who Marianne was arguing with.
Oh, okay. So now you want to do that. I thought... Like, we did it this last time already.
Almost.
It's that guy from store.
Tom? Tom Vecchi is our father?
Of course. It had to be him.
Tessa knew, didn't she?
Yeah, she must have. It's what she didn't want to tell us.
That guy from store.
Tom?
I know.
That, yeah, that one.
What should we do now?
Yeah, call him out here and make him tell us what was going on.
And if he won't?
We know his secret. He will. Tom? It's Allison.
We know.
We need to talk. We know it was you.
Okay. Why he lives with the Tessa, and why they didn't grow them up. Arfist, thank you so much for being here. It was pleasure, and see you hopefully tomorrow.
Let me take the lead on this. I know him better. I thought I did, anyway.
Sure. Whatever. As long as we get answers.
Kids, listen.
You're our father.
Fuck.
Yes.
You knew how bad it got out here. How little we had. Why didn't you help Marianne?
You mean all the money she wanted? We didn't have anything to spare. Well, that winter was rough on everyone. And you would have starved out here if not for all the free food we gave you.
Don't act like you had anything to do with that. That was all Tessa.
That's a cruel presumption, young man. Maybe it was Tessa's idea initially. But I supported it. And your mother was happy to live off our handouts.
You just burned down our barn.
You tried to burn down our barn and knocked Tyler unconscious.
I never meant to hurt anybody. You weren't supposed to be home.
Doesn't excuse the fact that you didn't even stop to help.
What do you want me to say? I panicked. I was terrified that this whole thing was gonna blow up in my face. I had to do something.
Oh, we can converse between us.
So what do we do now?
We tell him he's got to fix the mess he made, one way or another.
You failed us, Tom. You need to make it right.
I'll do whatever you want. As long as none of this gets out.
Excuse me?
You want me to pay for my mistakes? Fine. But please, Tessa can't know.
Tessa don't know?
Tessa already knows, Tom.
Milk dipped. Welcome.
No. That's impossible.
How your day has
It
been?
never occurred to you the reason Tessa cut Marianne off was you?
But she never said anything. Oh, Lord.
You should try talking to your wife. Maybe if you had, we wouldn't be in this situation.
I'm doing very well. We had a great time
Marianne
jamming with marbles before this, and
You of all people should appreciate
now we
how
get
troubled
finally
Marianne
closer
was.
for this
She
game.
was unhinged. Something like
And
this
after
would have
that, more
happened
marbles.
sooner or later.
You abandoned her.
And you just couldn't risk being there when it happened. Even though it meant leaving her to raise kids out here all by herself. None of this would have happened if you'd manned the fuck up!
I didn't have a choice. I know it shouldn't have happened.
They found out that Tom is their father.
Well, your mother was a very pretty woman. And she'd been so many places and done so many things. The way I always thought I would have. I got caught up. Love made me a fool. Look, I made mistakes. But this will not go any further than the three of us.
Why?
Once again,
We know.
love is just
knows.
extra pressure in your
Marianne's
balls,
dead.
and those
There's no
two
point in
kids
hiding it
are
anymore.
proof from that.
He's afraid it'll tank his campaign. Am
I
I wrong?
rest my case.
Jesus, Tom.
I've kept your secret all these years. I don't want to go spilling it. But I will if I have to.
What?
Yeah. Your little story about self-defense. I've never told anyone how Marianne really died.
You bastard.
That night, I came out here because I was worried about your mother.
Cozy, you can trust him. I don't know what you're talking about, nerd. I don't know what you're talking about.
Why do they do?
Like Tavari, they found out
do it.
on last episode that he was there.
Why did they do it? This is his fault. This is his fault.
I'm so sorry, Nerf. I'm so sorry. I can't have any other kind of beard because this is the only place where it grows, and I can't live without beard because I look like 12 years old. So I just have to leave with goatee. Like I guess I must play my father or something.
Manhunter.
I can play my cheese. Because there was nothing what I can do for those. That's gonna hurt you. That kid maybe didn't hear it or something. But after all,
no
what
way.
it will change,
You're a fucking liar.
even if he tell truth.
You're manipulating us just like you manipulated her.
They both were kids.
You're not listening to this, are you?
Be smart about this, Allison. Are you sure you want this to get out?
Tyler comes very soon with shotgun and kill
Way
him.
more here to lose than he does. His name will be all but cleared, but you'll be a killer. What will your uncle say? And Michael? Well, the whole town might turn on you.
Don't touch her.
Not shotgun.
You know I'm right.
Just get out of here, Tom. Tyler and I need to talk alone.
Just please, think twice before making any rash decisions. There are a whole lot of lives at stake here.
Leave us the fuck alone. And never come back.
She has to kill him. Oh, well. It's good that you remember so well, Savari. It's so good. But yeah.
Allie, you okay?
Someone's
You didn't let that asshole get to you, did you? Did you?
What if he's right? I've been having all these nightmares about that night, and they were a lot like how Tom said. And now, when I try to remember, that's all I can see.
He's trying to mess with your head, and you're letting it work.
No, it's more than that. Ever since we started digging, I haven't been able to shake this feeling like something's off.
Something's off because he put this in your head.
My mouth, dumb.
Don't let him get away with it.
No, I don't play any
He
instruments.
might not be lying. We keep getting things mixed up. We remember totally different versions of the past.
Those are just details. This isn't that. She was going to kill me.
I'm not
I have
so
never
sure
been
anymore,
able to do
Tyler.
that. What we remember now. Okay, there's Tyler. Where... What? He had so much ice cream on her face. Chocolate ice cream. I know it was mud. I know it was mud. Why they run there? Like, what difference they're going to make? Can't they even make the? I don't know. But they were eating ice cream. They were eating ice cream before that, so it could be ice cream.
She had a gun pointed at me. She chased me. She said she was going to kill me.
Or not. Which is right?
She threatened Tom with those exact same words. With the same gun, on the same pier. The thing you said to Eddie the other day got thrown back at me. Don't you think it's possible that happened here too?
I guess it's possible. Fuck. I don't know. And we're never gonna know the truth, are we? Because the second you walk away from something...
They sucks totally dumb.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can share memories.
I guess at this point...
But no, they can't be 100% sure which one is right.
Have to decide what you believe.
Me?
Yeah. You need to start dealing, Allie. And that means coming to terms with whatever version of the past feels the most true to you. No more running. Whatever you choose, you gotta live with it, okay?
Can we choose which one? We can.
I'm going to kill and hurt you.
And question is, which one?
Oh, you!
Do we stick in our memory or believe Tom's?
I'm not gonna hurt you.
Is it you said for me? You want Tom's version?
I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt you.
I think we go with Tom's.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
And live with it whatever happens.
Hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt you. Oh, please. No, don't.
They're both sad, but if she said she's not gonna hurt her, and she killed her mother, like technically without no reason.
She was going to kill herself. Just herself.
Would make sense.
We got confused.
Are you sure?
Yes. That attic. Tyler, that was meant for us. It was her way of explaining what she was going through. I made a horrible mistake.
Hey, it's okay. I'm here.
But it's just much easier for a kid or even adults live with that thought that my mom killed herself or that I killed my mother without reason after all. Like she was going to die anyway, but she was trying to do it all by herself.
Hey, peep what I just found downstairs. What do you think? Will it have aged well, or just gone bad? Where are you at right now?
I just keep hearing her say she wasn't going to hurt you. Over
Please
and
just
over.
rolled.
We were kids.
Kind of, yeah. Kind of,
We
yeah.
freaked out. You weren't equipped to deal with that shit.
She was just talking to you. And I killed her.
Stop.
And now I'm very curious to see what kind of ending we would have if
I don't want to use our voice again.
we would
Ever.
choose the other ending.
What? Seriously?
I don't know. But I want to stop feeling like this.
Or other truth.
And I think we'll be better off without it.
Like, would
This
she be
morning,
just exactly
I kept
fucked
getting
up what
these
she's
horrible
now, or
visions.
would it be easier for her or
You
something?
and Marianne and Eddie.
Visions. Like our memories?
Yeah, but different. It was all my worst thoughts brought to life. You were in my bedroom saying I abandoned you. Eddie called me a snake.
I'm sorry. I should have been there for you.
It's okay. I was the one who walked out. I just...
They are, yeah, both are sad, of course.
I can't let that happen again.
I don't think it will. Something's been pushing us to find answers. And now we have them. Maybe I'm wrong. And if it stays bad, we can stop.
And Spaceman, welcome. How you have been today?
I want to keep what makes us us.
What about that? What about that house
The
buyer?
Mad Hunter was forced to remain below the lake with the Moon Hag,
Just
but she did not.
crossed my mind randomly.
Because even reduced to just one hand, he was too useful a servant. Lo, he plotted
What do you
the day
think?
he would emerge.
Brothers and sisters?
To once again hunt the wise princess and earn back his left hand.
Always.
And that is the story of how the crafty goblins rescued the wise princess from the Mad Hunter.
Yeah, exactly, Tavari. Thanks, Spaceman. House guys. But they need money, like they don't want to live there and they don't have life there. It's about mom dying. A little bit easier moments in our tragic game. 6 months later. Oh, you can see it, but there it is. Apparently they didn't solve it. Or they... Are you still same dude? You are. But why you don't have those hair anymore? Was badly. Good point, Spaceman. Good point. Now he don't have that hair anymore.
One last look. Good to go.
So 6 months later, they were ready to sell it. He looks super weird. Yeah, like that hair was much better.
Hey, it's me.
That old hair was much better.
House is empty. I'm getting ready to head out. So, last
You mean
chance.
those eagles?
Is there anything you want me to do while I'm in town?
Listen, Ty, you're dropping off the keys with Tina, right?
Yep, gonna leave them at her office on my way to the ferry.
Well, that's it then.
How's Juno?
So she's there. Why we don't? Why we are not there?
Michael's been writing up rules for the apartment. I need your
Younger?
support against his whole food policy.
Oh yeah, he's much
Just
old.
refuse
Like
to sign anything until I get
he
there.
looks more like
Okay.
drag addict
but you
like
better
right now.
hurry. If he gets his way, we'll only have one small shelf for junk food.
What? Heresy. I'm gonna need like twice that just for snack cakes after my surgery next month.
I know,
What's-
right? This
what
cannot
surgery?
stand.
Did you see the article I sent you about Tom losing the election?
Ah, yes.
I
saw your
thought
message
he
right
already
before-
got. Appreciate you.
Did you picture Tom's face whenever you went in for a block?
No, but that is a great idea.
Anyways, think I should swing by the store for one final fuck off?
See you never, Becky's.
Okay, I'm gonna hang up now.
See you tonight.
Okay, I'm gonna take one last walk through the house and then head to the ferry.
Drive safe.
Pretty sure that's the
Suicide
only way
did
possible
normal.
in the old Allison mobile.
Love you, Tyler.
Thank you so
Love
much that you timed it out a little bit more properly. Let's see, do we have any collectibles here anymore? Because I need to cut that away before this goes into YouTube. So that was kind of great spot to do that.
Seeing it empty is so weird. But at least it's the last time we'll ever have to.
Why we have laptop here? Like you just randomly leave your laptop. Seen a few. Okay. For reals. We are here. Biscuit things, yep. I like to eat biscuits right now. I don't even know why. I like to get candies as well. So grab Smiley cookies and Tim's Hortons and carrot cake maybe. Enjoy Tavario.
Goodbye, room.
Send picture.
Goodbye, room. Goodbye, man on the moon? For posterity.
Drug. Yeah, like he looks exactly like drug addict. Like look at those eyes. Like super tired looking dude. And I don't like it. Okay, now we can go. Or can we? Legal drug dealer? He might be a legal drug dealer, who knows? I don't know what kind of life is in Alaska. Oops, this isn't out. Long hair. Yeah, like long hair fit much better for him. Well, can we just
Aw, dreamy sigh.
how we can leave this place? Do we need to really run out here as well and get some last memory or picture? Just being from. Oh, I must watch Breaking Bad soon as I get Netflix again. Or soon as I get Netflix again. Jesse Pinkman is awesome. By the way, is that Jesse Pinkman, like aka Breaking Bad season 2, like sequel about Jesse Pinkman, is that out already, or is it still coming? So I saw some trailer.
Yeah.
Trailer about some Jesse Pinkman TV show, and they were like asking about Heisenberg and where is she. That looks super interesting. I love Breaking Bad. It's awesome TV show. I think I have seen like 4 or 5 times like total in last 5 years or something. Can I now leave? Like seriously? Like I think everything is thing I'm telling about you. See there. Yeah.
Aw, dreamy sigh.
Dreamy sigh. I can't take anything else. Oh my god, what do you want me to do? What the hell is this?
I hope the next goblin family bakes a lot of sand pies in this.
I won't leave this shit behind already. Do so, milk dipped. It is just so epic TV show. Like there's few shows what I always watch when I get Netflix. Breaking Bad and then Narcos. Most Wanted Raccoon. Like do you need... Oh, there's something. Cool. Do I need to do something with the PC? This reference? I don't have any idea. I have never played Animal Crossing. Like there was, like they were investigating. Oh, I can take it. Cool. They were investigating crime spree about those mailboxes, and then person who was guilty was Raccoon. So I'm not sure it's the reference, but it's part of this story. So it is a raccoon? Yeah, like as I said earlier, like being cop in that kind of town would be super boring. Oh, let's send a picture about this one. Back pocket. Either back pocket or some other dark place. I don't know. But somewhere it disappeared, and it's not under his jacket. So no idea.
I should pick up Allison's stuff on my way out.
Are these Allison's stuff?
Turns out you didn't need our help losing the election, Tom.
The light don't shine. Yeah, exactly. Yes, leave house for good. Finally. I don't know what's the option there already, but at least it was now there. Well, at least we took proper look about that house.
This is goodbye for real, I guess. Hey, Aaron. It's Tyler Ronan. I thought I'd catch you on your break between sessions, but I guess you're going long with another rebel with too many causes. I know I haven't reached out since I left Fireweed, but I just wanted to say, well, you were right about grief, about it going in circles. This morning, I was out on the porch, staring at the fog.
Big fanfare.
My mother.
Yep.
She just tumbled right out of me. But it was okay. It actually felt good to remember. Anyway, give me a call back if you get a chance. I'll see you around.
That's very cool looking spot though.
Thank you.
Like, if that house would be smaller, like just summer cottage size, I would love to be there. I would love to be there. Just a beach sauna, of course, 'cause I'm from Finland. So that was it. I really like this game. I really like this game. Like, still, like, it was very good ending. They didn't ruin this ending. And only bad thing what I can say about this, those lips. Those lips were super bad. Teacher and they went off extras. Right. I think it's like Tell Me Why Season 2 that happens. And we get back to these characters.